Good evening, everybody. Where'd everybody go? There everybody is. Okay, cool. How's everybody's day going? I was supposed to be doing the Sloppy Joes tonight, not happening for one major reason. When I made the red beans and rice today, or the Cajun red beans and rice. Hey, Pamela! I made enough for the rest of the week for him. So I don't need to cook another dinner tonight. Hello, ladybugs. So that's not happening today. Instead, we're going to continue talking about how to utilize the planners and anything else that comes up, and we'll see how it goes. So, and don't be afraid to invent and reinvent your planners if you're doing them by yourself, whether it be in a notebook or however. Matter of fact, today I just redid 2 different plans for people. So don't be afraid to reinvent them. Today we're going to talk about prioritizing and breaking stuff down to make it manageable. Also known as the next actionable step, or there's so many different ways to look at it. So we're going to look at it that way. Because no matter what you're doing, whether you recognize the steps or not, everything has got a whole bunch of steps. We'll do the refrigerator, for example. Now, I can either say, I'm going to clean the refrigerator, or I can say, I'm going to get all the trash out of the refrigerator. Then I'm going to go through the top shelf of the refrigerator, take everything out, wipe it down, go through what's there, put it back, repeat for the next shelves, clean out the meat drawer, clean out the other drawer, and go through the door. Now, I just broke that down into, I don't even know how many steps. Let's see, 4, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 steps, 18 steps, wipe down the front. Which, granted, the number sounds bigger, but when you do one shelf and you can cross off 4 items, that helps with the motivation to go to the next shelf, where you can then cross off 4 items. And if something comes up and all I got was that first shelf done, instead of not being able to check off clean the refrigerator, I was still able to check off 4 items. Just like when we tell kids, clean your room, or when we tell ourselves, I got to clean the house. Well, instead of saying that, it's break it down into steps. Well, first I need to pick up and put away in the kitchen and in the living room and in the other places that we may go. Then I need to, do the dishes and then put the dishes away and wipe down the counters. And so when we have many steps, not only does it become manageable, but instead of leaving something blank for 4 days because we weren't able to complete it, we can cross something off. Very nice. I like that, Pamela. We need to break stuff down. Not only because energy dictates sometimes that we need to, but life will also dictate that sometimes we need to. And it's usually better for our well-being too. Now, we can sit there and we can absolutely obsess about breaking things down and turning one little project into 100 different steps, or we can get it into the basic steps. What is the next step that I need to do? Hello, Brooke. In order to complete this task. Hi, Sheena. Sheena, I messaged you in Messenger. So when we're done here, if you can go check it and respond to me. Ooh. But I mean, at least you're making money, right? If you could check Messenger and then respond to me, that would help so I can get that done and get it sent out. So when we break the stuff down, it becomes manageable. If we break it down too far, it becomes overwhelming. So where is the balance? Well, obviously, I'm looking at my cups right now. I'm not going to say I'm going to take out the dad cup, and then I'm going to take out the green cup, and I'm going to take out mason jar number 1, and mason jar number 2, and mason jar number 3. No, I'm going to say I'm going to clear off the shelf. So whatever one action is, 3-minute jobs. But whatever the next action is the next step to take. That is how to break it down. So if multiple things, like taking out all the cups, that's one action. Cleaning off the shelf of the refrigerator is one action. Throwing out the trash in the refrigerator is one action, as opposed to getting every little minute detail. So that's how to break it down. Any questions on that? Oh, I'm all out of juice. Okay. I may have to make some more. I can make some more while we're doing this. Okay. Now, along with breaking it down comes priority. Well, obviously, your office looks amazing. What's wrong with your office? I saw the pictures that you posted the other week. Are you talking about for in future? Because you and I can do that on a session. We can go through and we can break it down. Like cleaning out a drawer to the desk, cleaning out another drawer to the desk, cleaning out a filing cabinet. Then we might want to think about how you're putting things where they need to go, because it might not be a good system, and that's why it keeps getting messy, or you're not doing the follow through and putting things away when you're done, or the kids aren't doing their follow through and putting things away when they're done. Because if something is a pain to put away, we're going to tend not to do it. If something is annoying to put away or too much hassle to put away, we're going to tend not to do it. So we need to make those things easier, not putting them away. Hi, Andrea. Never heard of Clutterbug. What is Clutterbug? So, maybe the system needs to change. Jacek was having a horrendous time complete the process. Okay. So there's just a lot of new stuff coming in. So we can go through that, Sheena. Not a big deal. Jacek was having a hard time always putting his stuff away. I went and I got a cute little bin for him, and all he has to do is throw his stuff in there. Guess what? It now gets done. So I want to see the follow through. I want to see the completed task at the end. And so that's where we break the stuff into steps. Because whether you realize it or not, you're doing the steps. So it's easier to acknowledge the steps than to just fly right through them and wonder why this project is taking so long. The priority comes in with, you need to usually do this and then you can do that. Like my example yesterday, I needed to go get ink before I could print out my dailies. If I didn't get ink, I wasn't printing out my dailies. So I can't wipe down the shelf until I clear the stuff off of it. So there's the steps in the priority that you need to do, and those are usually like right in front of your face. The next thing is with the priorities, and I touched on it a little bit yesterday, is there a date that it needs to be done by? Is there a tentative date that it needs to be done by? Like, if a doctor says, okay, I need to see you in 3 months. Well, that's tentative. That's not like I have to see you August 3rd. It's tentative. So you can make it and then book it as long as it's in August, right? Bills have a due date. They need to get paid by a certain date. So we do those. Does this need to be done for my sanity? Okay. That to me is a non-negotiable. That is something that must be done for me to be able to go to sleep and not have it running through my brain as I'm trying to go to sleep. Can I deal with it if it doesn't get done? Well, that's like the next step down. That stuff that sanity, yeah, I should have written down, see here, write things down. I was meaning to respond to Zanette's messenger. I never wrote it down and I got caught up on 3 other tasks. I have a response coming to you. And I'm so sorry, honey. So we need to see where the stuff falls. So, toys picked up. That's one that I would really, really, really. Oh, I think we all fight with that inner child. And that inner child some days can be very, very loud. Toys picked up makes me happy. But if he decides that he's going to be lazy, I'll have to check it off. I'll have to check it out. I can go to sleep with some toys out. I cannot go to sleep, or at least it will keep me awake for a while with dishes and stuff like that. So those are my, I have these non-negotiables in my head that. Have a wonderful night, Pamela. Please tell Addison I said hello. The things in my head that will not let me relax if it's not done. Those are not negotiable. Then I have some negotiations that I would prefer if they were done. But if I'm having a really bad day or really tired or don't feel good or energy just isn't there, or like I said, it's just been a really bad day, I'll stress that one. Or maybe you're just not yourself. Those I can let slip and slide. Then I have the ones that they'd be cool if they would get done, but the world isn't going to end if I don't do it. I can go through my day, and when I see it, okay. See, I can't either, Andrea, because to me, that is just immediately giving me a task to do in the morning. And that bothers the bejesus out of me. I don't like it. I also don't like waking up to a cluttered living room table. Unfortunately, that and no dishes and stuff in the sink has been stripped from me thanks to Juan's hours. But if I can get him to keep his lunchbox over here and get all his dirty dishes at least in the sink and all his snack dishes in the sink. I just went to what was I doing? Oh, I was going to pour my simple syrup into the bottle that's right there. And I looked into the toaster oven and the sheet is dirty. Well, I didn't look in there this morning. Now I know I need to. But Juan had cooked a burger last night and left it in there. I didn't know it was there, so now I got to wash that. But if I could get him to contain his stuff, I would be a little happier. But, and then the table, he just kind of leaves everything there. So I just have to deal with it. And I get it now 7 days a week because he needs to stay up late 7 days a week. Granted, this past weekend, he went to sleep real early. So, and by early, I mean when we were all going to bed. And he still slept till like 11:30, so I think he was tired. So I'm having to deal with that. So if I can just get him to contain his mess, I'll be happy. But at least when I'm going to sleep, I know these things are done, so I can go to sleep. The other thing that bugs the bejeebers out of me is like if I have an email I have to send or something else like that, I have to get that done. I always sleep with a notebook next to my bed because that way if something comes up, like I've been thinking and rethinking my journal and things to talk about here and stuff like that, if I can't write it down, then it's going to keep running through my head. And like that hamster in a hamster wheel, I'm not going to be able to go to sleep. It's going to keep running and running and running and running and running. So granted, my notebook doesn't look all that neat because I'm writing stuff down in the dark, but I've learned to understand my writing. So, and you guys can use your own words for these, like I said, non-negotiable. That works for me. There is no discussion. There is no argument. There is nothing. This is not negotiable. This must be done. Then I have my negotiations where we're kind of teeter-tottering. I've learned. Honestly, I have just, because I've been doing it for a very long time. And the first couple times I'm like, what was I trying to say? Oh boy. Yeah. I just, for some reason now I can, and I came up with like I use a lot of medical symbology, like a triangle for change. And stuff like that, so I don't have to write out the word change. Symbolism, that's it. And I'll just try to write down keywords, and I've just figured out how to read it. And don't get me wrong, there are a couple times where I'm like, what was I even going for here? But then as the day goes, it's like, boom, there it is. So I started saying in the videos that are coming next week, and yes, there are a lot of pre-recorded videos next week because Thursday is the 4th. Wednesday obviously is the 3rd. We're doing fireworks on the 3rd. We're doing fireworks on the 4th. So there are a lot of pre-recorded videos next week. And in there, I talk about...
My favorite day when all the mosquitoes come out.
Yeah, look at his new haircut. He got a new haircut today. I need to touch up over here. but I think I did a pretty good job considering his hair is really, 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 really thick.
Yeah, you should have seen how much hair came off.
Yeah, I think he
Probably
looks
more.
really, really handsome. He actually looks very similar to his daddy when I met his daddy. His daddy was just starting to grow out his hair, and his daddy's hair was about the length of what his was today when I cut it off to do that.
I can't even tell myself because these things are super good and they're very healthy.
Okay, we still need to make sure that we leave some for Dad. Okay?
Besides, this is my last one, so there's like 3 left, I think.
Okay, well, that's Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So then that's your last one. Sheena says handsome.
Thank you.
He says thank you.
Do you want to put in some chocolate milk, please?
Yeah, you can have some chocolate milk. Do you need me to get you a cup, or can you do it?
I can. There you go.
Huh?
Yeah.
Don't. The glass cup. Boy, this chocolate milk didn't go to glass, did it?
No. Thank you, Mom.
You're welcome, hon. All right.
Also, thank you for my new haircut.
You're welcome for your new haircut.
I really enjoyed it.
Oh, good. Okay. Priority. So I talk about using the brain dump, the mind dump, the free your brain, whatever you want to call it, for whenever something comes in your head that you need to remember, or there's something that's talking to you, to write it down. I'm constant, and then after we write it down on this general list, then if you want, and if you decide to do it, you can transfer it to your different lists. Like the to do at computer, or to do at home, to do for errands, Gisette needs to do whatever. Obviously, you're not going to have Gisette needs to do, but you get what I'm saying. If you decide to break it down that way, or you can just write everything down and then next to it, okay, what is the next step in making this happen? So if you need to pay the electric bill, well, the first thing you need to do if you pay it online is you need to log on. So go online, which means that becomes at the computer. And then maybe it's check bank account to make sure you have enough money. And then it's pay the bill. So those are all the steps that go into paying that bill.
But the problem is, most time if we go on the computer, we'll get sidetracked.
A lot of times when you go on the computer, you get sidetracked. True. Which is why we have the at computer list, or at least I do. So that still doesn't help me some days from getting sidetracked. I just have to keep looking back at that list. That one day I had a list about that big of stuff I needed to do at the computer. I got on the computer, and when I got off the computer, I hadn't done a single one of them. So, all right. Let's run through today. So today is free day, hence the reason why there's nothing extra going on. Tomorrow, meal planning. Come with some meal ideas once again. Oh, I'm so glad, Sheena. Come with some meal ideas. I'm going to go through my grocery list, the pantry, stuff like that. We'll see if I can hold out cleaning my refrigerator. Maybe I'll do that in the morning. I don't know. So we're going to take care of all that, remind to go check the bills and stuff like that. So that way we can get ready for Thursday with errand day. Now, I forgot to say this on the recorded video on Wednesday or on even Thursday. Here's an idea for next week. Instead of Thursday being errand day because it's 4th of July. Lots of stuff is going to be closed. Turn Thursday into family fun day and have Saturday be errand day. Just some food for thought. And I had said that on Saturday's pre-recorded video, and I remembered to tell you guys today. So, pat myself on the back. All right. Very nice. See, and that's great. I love that you have your own day to do it, because if this plan system doesn't work for you, doing, honestly, errands don't work for me on Thursday. Errands are on like Saturday morning when Juan is still sleeping, or Friday. I don't do errands on Thursday because, well, for one, never in my whole working existence have I gotten paid on any day but Friday. So errands is on Friday or on Saturday, depending upon how they did the checks. So you don't have to do it. That's why I always say too, if today isn't your busiest day, don't make it your free day. There's no reason for it. Your busiest day should be your free day. All right. So then tomorrow's planning, except for Andrea. Andrea's running errands. And then we're getting ready for Thursday. All right. So let's see how we did today. I'm still thinking over the point system, to where I don't know if I'm going to go 1 point, 2 points, or 3 points, like 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And what I'm going to give more points. So whatever ones you guys think are harder, let me know, or harder to get into the rhythm of, let me know, because then those will be more points. So, all right, self-care. Did we get dressed to shoes, hair, and face today? Dress to go or dress to do, not dress to don't? I like that one. I came up with that one all by myself. Do we eat all our meals, drink all our water, take all our meds? I can tell I still need a little more water. Woohoo, Andrea, I love it. I have had people write so many different things on their bathroom mirrors. I've had mantras written on bathroom mirrors. I've had dress to shoes written on bathroom mirrors. I've had check your journal written on bathroom mirrors. I had go shine your sink on bathroom mirrors. What?
I got something to say.
Okay, what do you have to say?
And then you can say it too, though. Did you know Sophia is just dying water? Is made of water.
Yes, soda pop is made basically from water.
Guys, Brook is made
Hi, Georgia.
from water.
Yep, all pops are made from water. Hi, Georgia. Oh, yeah, I love writing on the bathroom mirror. Be it eyeliner, be it lipstick, be it with a sticky note or a dry erase marker. Writing on the bathroom mirror, writing on windows with dry erase markers. That's how Jessica and I do his school plan for most of the year. Because you're going to look in the bathroom mirror. So it's hard to miss it. All right, loving movement. 15 minutes for us. I think it needs to be an early night tonight. 60 for the kids. Jacek has been outside so much today riding his scooter. I need to plug you guys in, otherwise we're going to die here. And that would be bad. Okay. Very great way to use up old makeup. And like I said yesterday, my makeup routine is now totally different. I'm skipping the foundation. I'm skipping the powder. I'm skipping the primer. I'm skipping all that because I'm just going to sweat it off. So, but I love that monochromatic look. So whatever my lipstick is, so is my blush, and so is my eyeshadow. But yeah, use it to use up your old makeup. Because once that stuff expires, please don't put it on your face. Please, please, please don't put it on your face. All right. Pamper yourself today. What are you guys doing? What have you done for yourself today? Get ready for bed. Wash face, brush teeth, floss, mouthwash, the whole shitting ding. So you are ready for tomorrow. Matter of fact, I have gotten to the point of where now, as soon as I am done with live, oh,
Mom,
I like that, Georgia.
7.
Okay.
There's meant to get end your live already.
I don't see you turning off the TV.
Alexa, turn off TV.
All right. I still have to finish doing this, honey. Okay. And make sure you go to bed at a decent hour. Cleaning, weekly home blessing. If you did not join me on Monday for our brand new game, the Home Blessing Blitz, how are you doing with your weekly home blessing? Getting your minutes in, keeping your stuff going, because it does truly help your home. Did you make your bed today? Preferably with nobody else in it, for us and the kids. Did you swish and swipe today? Yes or no? Remember, it keeps us from having to send our family and friends down the road. Did you get your laundry done? One full cycle. Mine is in the dryer right now. Oh, good, Andrea. It's going to be an every Monday thing. Because not only can it help you guys, but it ensures the fact that I don't drag it out. And I get it done. So, hotspots, 3 of them, 2 minutes each. Room rescues, 3 of them, 5 minutes each. Your mission for today was to go through those wonderful little knickknacks and decorative items that you have. Know what, Sheena? You didn't love the Blitz? I'm waiting to find out if Sheena didn't like the Blitz. So you're going through all those wonderful little knick-knacky things, and you're deciding if the home that they have should not be in your home. And then, of course, don't forget to shine your sink tonight. Kids need to do their 5-minute zones. Good. They need to make their bed, and yeah, for the first time ever, I did the Blitz on the Monday Night Live. Basically what it was, Annette, oh, okay, didn't swish and swipe. We did mopping, vacuuming, dusting, windows and mirrors, and trash. 5 minutes for each of them, just back to back to back. So we got done with almost all of it in 25 minutes, barring me talking. We didn't do sheets. Okay. We didn't do sheets because everybody does sheets and it's on different days, and it's kind of hard to do that with the washer and dryer. And we didn't do filing because filing is on Friday. So, that was how that happened. And it's going to be every Monday night from now on. Okay. Oh, wonderful. I have heard lots about the Miracle Mornings. Okay. Planning and prepping. Time to grab out the planners. Be it this. Be it this. Be it this. Be it this. Grab out whatever you're using. Remember, planner is the general term. All right. What are your 3 goals for the morning or for tomorrow? Yay, Sheena! What are your 3 goals for tomorrow? What 3 small, measurable, accurate, timely, no, reasonable and timely, smart things are you going to do? What? And write them down. Remember, you are going to revisit them in the morning. So just because you write them down now does not mean you have to do them in the morning. Good for you, Sheena. What is for dinner tomorrow night? We need to get back on our smoothies, especially since it's supposed to be. Check this out. I'm going to read this something to you guys. Oh, that was me. Okay. Ooh, there's some red coming. Okay. Thursday, 84 and rain. Friday, 85 and thunderstorms. Saturday, 87 and thunderstorms. Sunday, 87 and thunderstorms. Monday, 83 and thunderstorms. Tuesday, 82 and thunderstorms. Wednesday, 78 and thunderstorms. Thursday, 77 and thunderstorms. So, Sheena, don't ask for at least a week if I have my pool up, because obviously I won't. I don't know if Mother Nature does not like this pool or what. Oh. All right. So, we wrote down what we're having for dinner tomorrow. We wrote down anything we need to pick up, pull, or prep. And then write down any appointments that you have for tomorrow. Also take this time, be it on a notebook, be it on the same part. Yay! And write down anything that's talking to you, okay? That you need to get out of your head so you don't have to remember it. Nope, no lawn mowing for a week either. Now, see, today we had thunderstorms, but it was like twice throughout the day, and the rest of the day has been gorgeous and hot and muggy and everything like a Wisconsin summer is. Yeah, it seems to be raining everywhere, at least in the top part of the country. And don't forget to set up your launch pad, your planner, your phone, your charger, your purse, your wallet, your keys. Set up the teapot, set up the coffee pot. Kids need to do, yes, write down dinner. That way you know. I mean, you can change it, but at least you got an idea. Remember, nothing is set in stone. You can always change it. But at least when it's written down, you don't have to worry about it. Your brain goes, oh, okay, it's down. I don't have to think about it. So I even go so far some weeks, like especially if I'm doing slow cooker meals and stuff, to write down on my hourly part what time to start dinner, like for the weekends or something. So that way I remember that it's a slow cooker dinner. So I need to like start it by 10 for it to be done. So granted, since we went to doing this, I have had, my grocery bill has been cut in half, like literally half. And it would have been less than half, except somebody got a new Nerf gun. So it was about half. Okay. And then of course for us and the kiddos, don't forget to lay out your clothes. It saves you 20 minutes in the morning, give or take. So tomorrow, in dealing with the planners, we've talked about separating tasks. We've talked about prioritizing tasks. We've talked about yes. We've talked about all those things that go into the planner. Now, what do you guys, besides actually getting to the planner and, oh, I'm full of lots of things, Sheena. besides actually getting to it and opening it up, what is, if you've tried doing planning before and tried doing planners and journals and stuff like that before, what are your hardest things to do when it comes to journals? When it comes to tracking what's going on, scheduling events, stuff like that. Do you guys have what is your hard thing when it comes to it? I'm getting hot now. Because I think sometimes it can just be even just an overwhelming idea on starting the journal. Uh-huh. Okay. That one we can definitely address, which is also why in the morning and in the evening videos, I tell you guys, get out your journal. Look at your journal. Go get your journal. This morning, Andrea wasn't totally up yet, so she couldn't go get her journal because I did ask her if she had it. But we'll talk about how to figure out when the best time to sit with the journal is, because it is going to be different. And you need to look for a few key features of yourself as to when you should look at your journal. So I will add that to tomorrow. See, straight to my journal. Okay. So maybe we should address overbooking. I would start now. Put it down for your errand day. When is your errand day? Put it down for your errand day to make sure that you get a gift, a card, stuff like that. Okay, for me, making time, I'll start with a little bit when to add things over and double booking. Okay. As soon as I find out about an event, I put it in my journal. And like if it's like a party or something like that, I start reminding myself a week ahead of time. Because let's face it, life happens. So, but there are different things that takes different reminding and stuff like that. So I will cover that tomorrow. But I would get it in your planner as of now. Put it down on so you already know on your errand day, you need to get a gift. You can either make a card or do whatever you're going to do, get a card, but get it in there now. Because if you wait to put it in there, you run the risk of forgetting to put it in there. The planner is there so you don't have to remember. And sometimes, like, since you're having the problem of double booking and overbooking and stuff like that, so we'll pretend Gisek has a party on Saturday, okay? On Wednesday, at the top of Wednesday, I would write, remember, Gisek has birthday party Saturday. Top of Thursday, remember, Gisek has birthday party Saturday. Top of Friday, remember, birthday party tomorrow. Do you have gift and card? So, to me, you can't remind yourself enough because it never fails. The thing you think you're going to remember, like today, because I thought for sure I was going to remember to message Zanette back. That is the thing you're going to forget. So give your brain the help. That's what we're doing. We're giving our brain help. So don't stifle the help. Let the brain accept the help. If you guys come up with any other ideas once the video is done and the chat's done, put it in the comments so that way I can address it Wednesday and Thursday dealing with planners. And then next week, not sure what we're going to address because we're only having very few evening lives. The week after that, we're going to start working on meal planning and or using the different cleaning tools in your arsenal, like how to utilize the 2-minute hotspot and the 5-minute room rescue and stuff like that. So all those things are on the list. I'm not sure what order they're going to happen, but they're coming within the next 3 weeks. So, you guys believe it's almost July? I can't believe it's almost July. My little boy is going to be 9 at the end of July. 2 more years and he gets his letter from Ilvermorny or Hogwarts.
Really, I do?
Well, Harry got his letter when he turned 11. Honey, remember that stuff is just in books. So, but we can very easily do a Harry Potter theme party for your 11th birthday. For your 11th birthday, not your 9th. Your 9th birthday is at the end of July, and that's where you're getting your Lego tripod and your garbage truck. Oh my goodness.
Why didn't my brother come up faster because I really want it?
Oh my goodness, Andrea. They grow up so quick, don't they? They grow up so quick. I know Dallas's is the 1st of August and he's going to be 23. And I'm just like, what? But then again, I'm going to be 26 or 46, 26. I don't want to be 26 again. I'm going to be 46 at the end of August. So. And what did your doctor say to that, Sheena? Were they happy about it? Oh, I love it. Yay. It is though. Your planner is your secret. I told you, Zach, a couple years ago, I was going to stop feeding him so he would stop growing on me. I bet in this world, everybody's asking for medication. I told you, Zach, I was going to stop feeding him so he would stop growing on me. He said, but Mom, then I'll die. I said, yeah, well, side effect. I don't want my baby boy to die. But I don't want him to grow anymore either. I want my juice. So, all right, guys, ladies. So, if you guys come up with anything else that you want me to discuss tomorrow, please put it in the comments below. And I will be back tomorrow morning. I hope you all have a great night. And I will talk to you all soon. Bye. True.
Hey, Mom.
Very, very true, Andrea.
Milk made with water?
No,